What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel 2026 news video. And today we have the official HD pictures of the new LEGO Marvel Advent Calendar for 2026. So this is set 76340. It ages 6 plus. It has 317 pieces, and this set will retail for $45 in the US, and it will release on September 1st, 2025, just like all of the previous Advent calendars. So back in March, we have some leaked pictures of this set, especially our first look at the new Doctor Doom minifigure, but now we have official HD pictures. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys the front and the back of the box and the actual set itself. So here we have the front of the box for the Advent calendar. I love the artwork right here, since we have Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, and Wolverine in his ugly X-Men Christmas sweater. So that looks pretty good. And now we have the full HD look of the front of the box, because like I said back in March, we have the leaked picture of it, since this set did officially leak 2 months ago. And we have the builds that we've seen before. We had the Captain America snowman, a little spider buggy for Spider-Man, a snowball launcher, Loki's helicopter, or mostly Doom's helicopter, and a little car for Spider-Gwen. I love the word texture for the Advent calendar in that Doomsday look. It says 24 gifts as usual for these LEGO Advent calendar sets. And yeah, I love that Christmas vibe right here with the lights for the background in Manhattan. And also I love how Doom is holding that candy cane, which is really nice. And yeah, I just totally did like the front of the box, which looks pretty good. Here's what the back of it looks like. So it shows you how you can usually open up the back of the box to open every single gift until 24 days during Christmas Eve. So that is really good as usual. I love the background for the boxer with the Stark Tower and the Daily Bugle. So yeah, I just recognized the Stark Tower and the Bugle, and I believe that's like the Roxxon building near the box itself. But yeah, I just love how we can see some of the builds like the helicarrier, the presents, and also that Doctor Doom helicopter flying in the air. And we can see Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Doom again, and we have the HD picture at the back of the box, because I still remember that we have the leaked picture of the back of the box, since we have only a few of the figures and the builds itself, and even the helicarrier that we already discussed about since 2 months ago. But anyways, I totally dig the artwork for the front and the back of the box. Now, before I swipe into the actual set image, I must warn y'all, there are going to be official spoilers for this set. So feel free to click away if you guys don't want to see any spoilers already. But even though the pictures have been officially revealed 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, but here goes nothing. So 3, 2, 1. Here's the actual set itself with all the builds and the figures. So we do get only 3 repeated characters, and that is Cap, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Spider-Gwen. And the 2 exclusive figures are Wolverine and Doom himself. So we have all the builds that we have for this year's LEGO Marvel Advent Calendar, which is pretty good. But before we talk about the builds, I want to start with the minifigures, because I want to talk about that Doctor Doom minifigure first, because he is the star of the show, the most highlighted part of the set. I'm happy that LEGO is bringing Doom back after all these years, since 13 years ago. Well, even though we are going to get him again later this year during the Avengers Doomsday movie. So I just really love the face, torso, hip, leg, and toe printing. LEGO just crushed it with this minifigure, but I still wish they gave him some side arm and leg printing to complete the look. So this is his comic book based outfit, and he does have that plastic cape piece in green, just like how we've gotten from the Infinity Saga summer sets from 2 years ago in that Leviathan set. I love the brand new hood piece, and it looks wonderful, man. It is totally wonderful, and I love that ice cream cone that he comes with in that Doomish look. So yeah, I just really love that accessory for him, and I totally love that touch for him. So I know I don't collect every LEGO advent calendar set in my entire life, but I could get this mostly because of that Doom minifigure. So yeah, I just really love the design, but like I said, I wish they gave him some side arm and leg printing to complete his Doomistic look, if you know what I mean. And we do get a second minifigure in the set, and that is Wolverine in his ugly Christmas sweater in that X-Men based look. So the cowl design is the same one, and the face printing for him is the same since in that X-Jet set and the X-Men Mansion from 2 years ago. So at least it's nice we have some like X-Men goodies in a Lego Marvel Advent Calendar because we haven't gotten any X-Men characters from the previous ones, but still this is a very good inclusion. We do get the same adamantium claws pieces in silver and the plain blue legs to represent like his jeans. Cap, Iron Man, Spidey, and Spider-Gwen are nothing too special at all. They're literally the same one, so we do get that same Iron Man minifigure since in 2024, but that helmet is the same one from the last two sets that released in 2025, which is the Mech set with Ultron and the Iron Man car with Black Panther and Red Hulk. But at least it's a good figure. He does come with a blue popsicle, which is nothing too special at all. Well, at least it's a fine figure. Cap is the same one from the last year's 4 Plus set that released in August of 2025. So the torso is the same, and even the shield and the face print, as well as the hair piece. Spidey and Spider-Gwen, I was about to say Ghost Spider, are nothing too special also. Wish they could give Spider-Man like his winter outfit or even another ugly Christmas sweater, but still it would be nice if we had like a Christmas outfit or a winter up look for him, or it would be nice if they had like that vest look from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 look, the Andrew Garfield one that we've seen in that movie. That would have been awesome. Spider-Gwen, it's the same, nothing too special. They could just give her like an ugly Christmas sweater too, just like Wolverine. But I love the little ski pieces for Spidey. It's fine for the way it is, but at least it's alright. But the rest of the micro builds, some of them are pretty cool, some are interesting. But I love the build for the present since we have one for Iron Man and one for Wolverine, and a small one for Spider-Man, the other one for Captain America, and we do get a Doctor Doom style stocking stuffer, which is a very good touch. And for the other builds, we do get like a part of the X-Jet, since this like a little X-Jet sleigh, if I'm not mistaken, since we have two parts right here. One has like those two yellow circle pieces that we're looking at right now, and the other one is the sleigh itself. So when I saw the images, you can like attach it together to make it into a fully look at the X-Jet, which is really cool. So I love that design right here, but when they're separated, well, the build for that is pretty solid, but when you put it together, it looks pretty dang cool. We do get a little like light piece in a camera that's like for Spidey when he's taking pictures for the Bugle. At least pretty solid builds in my opinion, which is totally nice, but not that interesting. And we did get a Captain America style airplane, and I love that texture look. So I believe this is like wrapped up as like a Christmas present, which is a good touch. And we do get two candy canes, a little like dessert tray over here, or maybe like a little dessert booth or whatever it is with a mistletoe on it. So we have some cookies and a Captain America style cupcake. And we do get a Iron Man style gift wrapping station. I thought that is a pretty nice little build, which is really cool. So it's a very nice little gift wrapping stand and also a dessert stand. So yeah, I just totally did like the little detailing with the gift wrapping station. I love how they use the cardboard piece to represent like the paper wrap for a Christmas present. And we do get a little Christmas present on there with the gold scissors. And we have a little like light gray arm, which is pretty good, like a skeleton arm for the build itself. And we have a Spider-Gwen style lamppost. It is fine for the way it is. I just really dig it, but at least it's a pretty decent build. But I love the hot chocolate stand that has another mistletoe right there. Well, I could call them mistletoes if I wanted to, but still, I love the little hot chocolate stand. It's a cute build with that coffee cup, a Christmas present, the coffee maker, and also all of its glory looks pretty good. And we do get a little like Christmas present stand over here. And yeah, it is a pretty nice little build. We do get like those Minecraft style ladder pieces, since I recognize those pieces anywhere. And yeah, it is a cute build. I love that little micro figure that could be like representing Iron Man, and well, mostly Iron Man because it's in that dark red color. And we have another Christmas present right over here, and we have that little piece that represents like a Iron Man style car. And we do get a drone build in this set. And yeah, it is pretty nice. Well, actually, it represents the helicarrier in that micro scale. Look, I thought it was something else, but it is the helicarrier itself. But I just totally dig the little micro scale of the helicarrier. It's not so bad after all with those little propellers on the rotors, all four of them. But yeah, I just really dig that little design for the build itself. And as for the builds that we've seen before, we have that Captain America snowman, which is really good. I love how they added the top hat on Cap's helmet. So that is really cool how they added that. And this time they made that piece for Cap's helmet exclusive because it has the A, and I don't see the wings on both of the left and right side of the helmet, but mostly on the left side. But I love the little star on it, and we have a black shovel, and we do get the Doctor Doom style helicopter, which is pretty nice. And I love the build for the Christmas tree. I love how they use the Wolverine animanium claws as like the leaves for it. We do get a star and some gold studs. It is pretty good. And we do get two vehicles for Gwen and Peter. So Peter has like a little buggy design right here. I think that's like an off-road vehicle if I'm not mistaken. And we do get a little Spider-Gwen car with those pink flame pieces. But it's not really special for me. But the ones that give me my best entrance is the Doctor Doom helicopter, Cap, well, snowman cap, I should say, the hot chocolate stand, the Christmas tree, and also some of the presents. But yeah, at least it is pretty nice for what you're getting. But everyone's gonna buy this mostly because of that Doctor Doom minifigure. So I'm glad he is back after 13 years because we needed more Doctor Doom minifigures from the Lego Marvel theme. Well, again, I know I said that he is gonna show up in this year's Avengers Doomsday sets later in the fall, as I already mentioned, because we are going to get Avengers Doomsday sets, because that movie is going to release at the end of the year, which is in December, which is during Christmas time. Since that movie is going to be my Christmas present for later this year. But anywho, this is a very nice / solid looking advent calendar, since I'm glad Lego is bringing back the advent calendar for Marvel. And if I'm not mistaken, they skipped one from last year since we didn't get one for 2025. But this year, we are getting a new one. And it's like a Doomsday base look because of Doom in some of the builds with the stocking stuffer in the helicopter. And I guess I could count the Christmas tree, but still, it is really nice. And I still wish they could change up some of the figures, because it would have been nice if we've gotten like a Christmas style Spider-Man minifigure, and it would have been awesome if they added like a ugly Christmas sweater for Gwen. But I love how they added like the dumpling piece on her left hand and the chopsticks for it. Or maybe it's like noodles. Well, it's mostly dumplings to me if I'm not mistaken. But still, very nice advent calendar. I could get this mostly because of that Doom minifigure. But I'm glad Lego's making another Marvel advent calendar for this year, because like I said, they skipped one last year, and that explains why we haven't gotten one for 2025. Because the last time we have one was back in 2 years, which is in 2024. But anywho, very nice and solid looking advent calendar. I bet people are gonna like this. Is why I meant to say I know I've been talking swear. I do apologize about that. But still, I can't wait for this set to come out on September 1st for that $45 price tag, but at least it is pretty awesome for what you're getting right here. So I don't have anything else to say about this set, but that is all I've got so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the same button. And don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this year's advent calendar for Marvel for the lineup itself. I'll see you later. I'll